Many people go to school for them to pass. They write the exam for them to pass, not to have best grade. Everybody's capacity is not the same. But the only thing there is that how can you come out of this?
The lecturer wants you to know that I am the lecturer here. I'm the Lord here. There are lecturers who actually tell you that nobody gets an A.
Most of these lecturers you see, some of them are beasts. In me, I was afraid. As a U1 student, I was totally afraid.
But what if the book is not entering?
If the book is not entering, you leave school now.
Welcome back to another premium episode. As you can see, we have a new setup. So the gist is going to the Ministry of the Gist is going to the permanent site. Thank you to my producers. Thank you to you guys who always stick around, watch, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. I love you so much. Last week, a mother took her daughter, not just her daughter, the corpse of her daughter, to the school premises, calling on the lecturer who failed the daughter to come carry her corpse. I bet that's the most painful sight you would see, especially for those who have conscience. Right? I'm not talking about those who do not have conscience. So today, we have a guest who is going to tell us about his own opinion about university, failing a course, and how to move past it if you were in that situation. So my guest today is someone in IT, and his name is Darlington. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Good. So, Darlington, we will start by asking you if you have failed a course in the university before. Your mouth is shaking. Oh. Your mouth is shaking.
My mouth
Don't
cannot
lie.
shake. The real fact there is that I have failed courses. Understand? I can't say I failed one course. At least I've failed courses from my year 1 to my final year.
Okay.
Understand? Definitely, you must face challenges.
Yeah.
So as a student, you must face challenges.
Have you faced challenges as a student?
Of course, I've faced challenges.
Okay.
I faced challenges from lecturers.
Okay.
I faced challenges from students also. And the funniest part of it, I can recall. One of my lecturers, I think that was my ND1 or thereabout.
Okay.
I didn't do anything. Nothing. That was a borrowed course. So the man met me, said, hey, you, I will deal with you. I asked her, what did I do? He said, if I talk, he will send me back in this. I said, send me back in care in this institution. So, but in me, I was afraid. As a U1 student, I was totally afraid. I was like, what will I do? What should I do? I had to call my mom. Everybody, I best start praying. Everybody, please start praying. Yeah. I had to go on fasting for it. Okay. You understand? But as time went by, I met the lecturer. He will come to lectures. He will see me. He will not do anything. I say, I see this prayer work.
It's working, yeah.
I see this prayer work. So that's how that passed. That's the challenge. One of the challenges I had. Even other of my lecturers, I had many challenges with them. Okay. Do you understand? Yeah. This more especially when it comes to this calculation of a thing. Yeah. Forget it. You understand.
I know, right?
you understand.
Yes.
That one we get back to back.
Yes,
Do you understand? But in all that, challenges must surely come. But all you have to do is just sit back, think what's the best solution for me? How do I pass through all these things? That is it.
Okay, that's beautiful. But this is supposed to be the first question, but then I really wanted to gas you up. Mm-hmm. Is exam a true test of knowledge?
Actually, exam is a true test of knowledge, depending the type of exam you're having, because in this life, you have different types of examination. Okay. Academically, moral education, examination, even where you are working, you will be examined. Understand? Yeah. If you want to get promotion, you will be examined. Yeah. It may not be academically, like an entrepreneur. You're working under somebody. Yes. They'll put you to a test to know whether you merit this, to know whether they can take you to the next level or that. So to me, I would say that examination is a true test of knowledge. You get it?
Interesting.
Yeah.
So if the teacher is confident that he taught right, Why did he should just calm down? Like, tell us, see, I know you understood what I said, okay? Don't tell anybody. We will just swear an oath. We will not tell anybody and move past it. But as you have agreed that exam is a true test of knowledge, we will move forward to the next question. You know, there are different people and different learning processes.
Yes, of course.
There are people who would never do well with exams.
Yes.
Maybe except they put effort. But I want you to say something about a person failing a particular course over and over again.
Okay, it's certain. Don't understand? Depending your academic capacity. Don't understand?
Yeah.
Like there are some persons that failed the exam 5 good times. At least I have a friend of mine that failed exam. He had carryover during my academic year. He had 5 carryovers, first semester, second semester, 5, which is 10. Don't understand? And we are offering 14 courses. Don't understand? The same repeated itself during our second year. The same thing happened. Do you get the point? So the thing there is that, my dear, everybody's capacity is not the same. But the only thing there is that how can you come out of this? Like, so you will see some persons, you don't know anything, you don't understand it. You can meet a friend of yours that you know that this person understand it. Understand? There are people that know how to teach. There are fellow students that know how to teach. They will teach you very well. They will sit you down, make sure that you get it very well. There are some persons that they will repeatedly ask you, do you get this? And I know of a friend of mine also in school. He doesn't do well, but he has a friend that measures well in academics. Do you understand? So during that examination time, he will tell him, bro, see where I will stay. Understand? If you come in, don't just do as if you are going to see this other side. Just stay close to him. I know it's not right, quite sure, but he knows the kind of friend he have. You want to bring him up alongside. You want him to measure up with him. Maybe not the same level, but at least for him to scare through. Because when you go to school, man, there are many people go to school for them to pass. They write the exam for them to pass, not to have best grade. Do you get the point? They just go for them to pass. So in everything, my dear, just find a way for you to scare through. If you are the kind of person that school activities takes your time, you have to curtail. Make sure that you go for that thing they sent you. Do you understand? Which is study, read your books, do other things. I know to play, have fun, and all that will still come in, but concentrate on the most important one. I believe doing all these things will help you to at least to sit up, measure up, write exam, even though it's not distinction or A1. Do you understand? At least you can have pass.
Oh, good.
Pharaoh, let my people go.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Good. You have said well. But my problem is when a particular student is failing the same course over and over again.
You need to ask the student. You need to ask the student a question.
You need to ask the lecturer a question. He might go
Lecturer will do his own portion. Understand? Okay. Lecturer must surely do his.
What happened to the let my people go thing that you just said?
Let my people go doesn't mean that they will ask you to answer a particular question and you're not giving the lecturer assignment. You know what it means. You know that time we were in school, we say, Omo, it's exam time, I want to go and give them assignment. You getting in the exam hall, you end up giving lecturer assignment. Lecturer will say, oh, you are the one giving me assignment. No, wahala, I'll give you assignment. You know what it is? They will give you 77. You know when you 77?
Yeah, 77.
77.
Who doesn't know 77?
Exactly. They will just give you 77. So what do you expect?
But I think there's a power tussle in the university. You just explained that. In universities, let me not say in the university. In universities here, there's this power tussle where the lecturer wants you to know that I am the lecturer here. I'm the Lord here. There are lecturers who actually tell you that nobody gets an A.
Yes,
A
of
is
course,
for God,
sure.
B is for me, C is for you.
Yeah.
Like, what is that? I want to hear what you have to say about that, because I would never understand that.
That's quite unfair. Understand? That's quite unfair. for you to tell somebody that parents have left board. Understand? You don't know what the parents do. You don't know the kind of pens the parents pass through to gather the funds they will use to send this child to school. Understand? And the worst part of it is that some of the lecturers you are talking about now, they have their own students,
their own
children in other schools.
Yes.
So to me, I would say, why don't you ask yourself, you as a lecturer, if I should treat this person's child like this, how about my own children in another school? If they should be treated this way, what do I do? Do I go to the school to fight the lecturer, or do I write petition against the school that my child is being maltreated or that?
I don't think they would have the face to do that.
They will not. They will not. But it takes somebody that have conscience to treat students right. Understand?
Yeah.
Most of these lecturers you see, some of them are beasts. Frankly speaking, I'll tell you, at least I know one. He was transferred to our own school, to our own institution.
Yeah.
What he was doing there was grade 2. Now, when he came to our own school, he had to up his game.
Yeah.
Do you understand? By doing things that the students can't even behold. They can't stand it. Do you understand?
Yes.
So all these things, it takes somebody that have conscience for them to know that this person needs some, as a need the right thing to be done.
Saying, yeah. So talking about lecturers that have conscience, I'm giving my shout out to my lecturers, Mrs. Nevedu. I'm giving on that shout out to Dr. Esel, and I'm giving the last shout out to Dr. Ngozi Honora. You guys have conscience, and I'm rooting for you guys out here.
And some of my lecturers also, they have conscience, and my technicians, they have conscience also. Do you understand?
That's beautiful.
So shout out to you guys too. You guys are good.
So talking about conscience and lecturers with their students, how this effort worth it? Because we are now in a society where when you're done studying that thing you want to study, that thing that is giving you sleepless nights in the university, when you come out, you don't now face what life has got to give to you. Because the truth is, if you don't have connections, in fact, the labor market is who you know right now.
Yeah.
So is it worth all the stress? Is it worth it?
It doesn't worth it, quite sure.
Because the whole extra years, the failure and everything, is it worth it?
Like, see, some of the things the lecturers do, that's why some persons, they will tell you school na scam.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Some persons, that's why they will tell you school na scam. But think about it, just go around it. You see that they may be right, understand,
Yeah.
in one way,
Or
in
the
their
other.
own way of reasoning, and they may be wrong also. Understand?
Yeah.
So if the lecturer should keep doing like this, that is the lecturers that are treating students wrong, bad. Understand? If they should keep going this way, that means school na scam.
Wow.
You get my point.
Yeah.
So what I mean is that if we have 100 of lecturers in Nigeria and 80% are doing this way, what's the essence of you going to school?
Telling you.
You knowing that when you go to school, a lecturer will treat you bad. And you know, when you're being treated bad, you know the end thing. You end up
will resort to anything just for solace. Yes.
Exactly. So, what's the need?
So I think my cousin, Auntie Light, she said her daughter is not going to go to the university. She went to the university. She went to 2 universities, and I don't know what she saw. You understand? I don't know what she saw that made her come to that. Her daughter was still 3 years old when she said it. Her daughter should be 9 now. She keeps saying it that my pikin, no, my sons can go, but my daughters can't go to the university.
Seriously?
Yeah. So do you think this is an example of what would make a mother not want her child not go to the university?
I don't really think that's an example. You will need to ask the woman, that your cousin, her reason. Maybe she have a different reason than what we are saying. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So it's when we know her reason of her saying that her daughter will not go to her institution, but her boys can go.
We barely have it's a very, very thin line that you find male students come out to cry, talk about how a lecturer is treating them badly and all.
They do.
It's rare.
They do.
Compared to the ladies.
They do. Just that a man is a man. He will swallow his pains. Understand? And find a way around it. No, everybody is a victim of this. Do you understand?
Yes.
Everybody is a victim of this. But let me say, maybe the high percentage of it is on ladies' side, on the female side.
Yes.
But when it comes to, is it everybody that faces both gender? Is everybody. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Everybody. Even it gets to an extent that some lecturers will tell you, will even threaten you. You see that hair you're keeping? Maybe you're not looking bad.
How you take affect their living?
I don't get it. Maybe you're not looking bad. They will tell you, see your hair look, you're this, you're that, you're that. I don't want
wearing
it.
trousers.
You're
to my
wearing
class.
trousers to my class. This.
I remember one time I was in the university. When I was in the university, I remember one time and a lecturer would be like, a female lecturer would be like, so you guys now wear cortex to my class. We
must be a deeper life bastard.
No, we just did the cortex for matric. And that was the first time I was even putting cortex in my finger. Already, my mommy had already warned. Like, when my mommy came to the matric, she had already warned me, I don't want to see that nonsense in your hand again. I said, okay, now when it wipes. We went to class and the lecturer would be like, what is all this? You people that we just accepted into this department. I don't want to ever. See, I'm not sure any of my classmates did till we left school. Because they could count the numbers. We were not much. We were about 22 in class.
Could it be that the lecturer want to discipline you guys or what?
Yes, even your hairstyle. Your makeup too. If it's not one line, you will clean it. Yeah, I actually went
I
to
think he wants you guys to be a better student.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
to represent the school out there.
Exactly.
The labor market.
As you can see, I am representing. Did I do too much makeup? No. So you have to be proud of me. So back to Dr. Enyi and the mom. The mom, the memo I read said that the girl reached out to the mom. The mom reached out to the HOD.
Okay.
The HOD reached out. I don't know. They had that communication. So I think even after a mom will plead, you can't give the grace of pass. Why? Why can't you give the grace of pass?
Okay, the mom pleaded.
Yes.
On behalf of the daughter.
Whatever
for
it
the
is.
lecturer to...
And the girl said, in the voice note, the girl said she went to the classes, like she actually paid the exam, attended lectures for even the ones that the other courses that she borrowed, I don't know, but say she attended lectures and then she's seen an F.
I want to ask you a question. The mom that came to plead for this lecturer to give the daughter...
No, like for the department to look into it.
So, okay, for the department to look
or
into
assist
it.
Or anything.
And they didn't do anything. I hope the mother usually asks the daughter if she studies.
But why is she failing only one course?
Only one course?
Yes.
But the question there is she the only person failing that course?
So you're putting it to the students?
Definitely. Is she the only one failing that course? If like I had a story, some alumni said that the man is not a bad man, understand? He's somebody that is transparent, understand? He's straightforward. Do you get the point? Now, if people are saying this about the man, you need to ask yourself a question. And even some of the students, maybe they have colleagues that failed the courses, they didn't take their life.
I hope you know that pain, you can't measure pain.
No matter what.
You can't measure a person's pain,
I get your point.
Okay.
Pain or no pain, she is not the only person that failed that course. If you should check it.
Okay.
Understand? And from the stories we've been hearing. Now, other persons failed the course. Do you get the point? Now, if you ask those people, it may be more than once or more than twice or even thrice. Or
so it's normal now to be failing one course back to back, failing it back to back.
Ask yourself.
For how much?
But I think the solution to the thing is that the institution or the institution, they're supposed to call the lecturer to action. Understand? In the institution, we have panels.
Okay.
Understand? You call a panel meeting for him. Now call him, sit him down. Why is your students failing this your course? For some person failed it 4 years, 5 years, or more than. Do you get the point? Now, if he cannot answer for himself, some high institution, what they used to do is they will call
an external
lecturer to remark their script. Now, if eventually he or she remarked the script and these people, they still failed the course. Now, who are you to blame?
Wow.
You are not to blame the lecturer. But if eventually they mark the scripts and they sketch through, now you ask the lecturer a question to know whether he have an interior motive for these people that are failing his course. Okay. Or maybe he have a family issue that's making some lecturers they have family issue.
Yes, they
will bring it.
Yeah, they vent on the students.
Yeah, of course.
So I don't know how I feel about this topic. I don't know, because I don't want to say what is on my mind, but I don't know how I feel about this topic. Now, do you think Professor Enyi, Abi Anya, Professor Enyi,
yeah,
do you think he will sleep? Let's leave the conscience. Like, okay, let's say he was not failing her intentionally. Do you think he's going to sleep well this month? For him, you confirmed he's a good man. Do you think he's going to sleep well this month?
If I should be him, or maybe I should be in his shoes, I don't think I will find it funny. Understand? Definitely, I will retrace. If there are some things that have said that this is how I want my students to be, this is maybe I'm a disciplinarian to the core, I need to readjust. Understand? Because if this continue going like that, you see that many persons will still die.
Yes,
understand? Because of the lecturer.
Okay, I think. Ooh. You guys don't understand. See, you guys don't understand. Many people have actually planned themselves between this period and this period, especially
that's
women.
When they are graduating.
I don't know if especially women. I used to be that person who used to put dates to things. I put dates to achievement. I put dates to everything. I would not believe that my life did not go as I've planned it. But then that's life. You understand?
Yeah.
It took me, let me say, 2 years to be able to readjust and accept that life happens. So imagine taking me 2 years. Some people cannot wake up from that reality. Some people cannot. I don't know. For people who have planned themselves, she said she had. When I heard the voice note, I couldn't even know how I felt. I can't recall how I felt. She said after paying over 100 and something thousand for school fee, where do I even go about looking for 100 and something thousand again to pay and rewrite one course? And if it was in my university, you will go and borrow courses to make it 15 credit load. And if you fail any of the courses that you borrowed, you're coming back to write it again. So for somebody who have gone through that kind of pain, see, I do not know, but if you have a word to give out to somebody who is passing through, because there are a lot of people passing through this pain currently. I know a couple of people who are passing through this pain. So if you have one word to say to them, can I hear you?
Actually, I will tell the students out there. Number one, they sent you to school. Are you doing what they sent you for? That's number one question I want to ask. If you're doing the same thing, the thing they sent you to school, fine and good. Who are your friends? Who are your clique of friends? I don't know whether I get to my point.
Yeah.
Make good friends that, let's say, for example.
Why are you being a daddy? Please stop being a daddy.
No, you don't need to paint it. I don't need to paint words. Yeah. Understand? First and foremost, they need to ask themselves a question.
Okay.
If you're not doing what is right, understand? Now do
but
what is right.
What if the book is not entering?
If the book is not entering, you leave school now. Yes. Of course. Instead of you going to school,
the
trauma, wasting your parents' fees, money, and all that, you leave. Academic is not the only way to succeed.
Wow.
Understand? It's not the only way to succeed. At least I have friends. When I was in high institution, they were there doing apprentice. Okay. How are they now? They are doing very well. They are doing well in their own craft. You get my point? So it mustn't be only, if you see that it can't sink, understand? You can't cope, you can't measure. The best thing for you to do is sit down, ask yourself, what do I do? What's my talent? What's my career? If you know them, follow it. Follow your path. It mustn't be that you must be in a high institution, failing courses 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. Even though it's a football match that are giving people 10-0.
So I think I would add to this. Please don't kill yourself because of book. Whatever you are studying in school is nowhere compared to your mother's love for you. It's nowhere compared. They might not be able to contain it, but trust me, you killing yourself, they would never forgive themselves. I promise you. Just stay alive for the ones who love you. Please stay alive for the ones who love you. Thank you for watching. And the good news today is that Data Delight Podcast Show is now on Spotify. So if you've been complaining about how you do not have time, you have been busy, you are this one, you are that one, just put it on your earphone and do what you have to do. Listen, we need your likes, we need your views, we need it. We need your comments too. Thank you for sticking to us. So today, we're giving our shout out today to a very special woman, Bethel. She's been of great support to the Data Delight podcast. Thank you for always watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for supporting us. We love you. We see you. So guys, see you same time, same place, same channel. Bye.